most traders thinking the market is the reason why they're losing. And I used to think the same. But after years of trying, losing, changing things, switching things, I realized the market was never a problem. I was. So today I just want to show you guys 7 things what was stopping me to become a trader, and sometimes they're still stopping me, and I think it never the learning curve is never gonna stop, and you still have to improve. But if you're aware about the problems, you slowly start to improving, and you slowly become a better version of yourself, and finally you become a profitable trader. So I'm gonna use my computer because I'm just can't remember everything what I want to say. So today I'm just gonna say 7 things, and let's get started. So number 1, doom scrolling. I think all of us know how dangerous it is, and how common it is in these times. In the first century, is probably the biggest addiction for everyone, for old people, young people, for kids, for every ages, because it's very easy producing dopamine, very quick. Our attention is taken from us due to the phone, and the worst part is you actually not doing anything wrong. Yes, what I mean by that, if I will jog the bottle of vodka, everybody will know I'm alcoholic, you know. But if you're sitting with your phone, you're not really hurting anyone, you're not killing your health, you know, you're not actually doing anything bad. But you actually doing a lot of bad things for your brain, but it's not on the surface, it's hiding way deeper. And what I mean by that, I was escaped from thinking. Yes, escaping from thinking, escape from the emotions, escaping from reality. And I think this is the worst part. Whenever you, maybe not the worst part is doom scrolling itself, but it's taking you out from this world. It's taking you out from being present. You're not present anymore. Your mind is somewhere else. You know, and even many times you're thinking about something else, but you're still scrolling. You know, your brain like it because it's just quick dopamine. You see new colors, new things. Yeah, so definitely stop doom scrolling, and I highly recommend that to just remove all social media apps from your phone, or change your phone for black and white theme, so your brain does not get interested in black and white. So it's way easier to stop scrolling after a few minutes than just get follow with scrolling all evening or something like that. And remember, this time when we're scrolling, we could use this time to spend with our families. You can spend your time for educate yourself, maybe read something, maybe I don't know, take your wife for a date, or spend time with your kids. There's plenty things to do it when you can be actually present. And remember, everything is manifesting when we are present, not where we are in our head flying away somewhere in our dreams. And number 2, too much content. What I mean too much content? Yeah, so I used to think, I'm not making money on the market because I have lack of knowledge. Not enough. I don't know enough about technical analysis. I don't know about fundamental analysis. My strategy is bad. I need to learn new things. I need to read more books about psychology, about mind, about trading. So I was seeking this content, doing back testing for 8 hours and things like that. And then you realize you have everything. You listen these things and you hear this 100 times. You see this 20 times, and still there's no improve. Even worse, some of this content is making worse for your brain. So I have the example for myself. I used to listen a lot of trading podcasts. I think the channel was called, I don't know if they're still there, but I didn't listen to them for a long time. I think it was Trading Nut or something like that. And he had like 300 podcasts with different traders. And there was few traders where they was speaking about how long was take them to become a profitable trader. And there was few of them saying 10 plus years. And I remember that hit in my chest. What is this gonna be me? What is gonna take me 10 years? And the fear, and that in this moment, your focus from going to be a profitable trader to fear of your journey be 10 years, it was terrible. Straight away, like Tony Robbins saying, where your focus go, where how he said, yeah, where your focus go, then energy flows. So your focus from your process, your system, your trading, your strategy is going to the fear. What if this is gonna take me 10 years? And this was killing me. I'm basically fearing to listen some podcasts about trading because I don't want to feed my brain with someone else's problems. Because some people, that was so good, yeah, 1 year, lovely, but I was already over 1 year, so I know that I'm not gonna achieve it in 1 year. 2 years, 3 years, good. 5 years, good. But 10 years, it seems to be a very long time, very scary for me anyway. Maybe for you not, but for me yes. And yes, definitely it was make me fear. So I highly recommend to just cut off the amount of content. I'm not saying stop watching because you can learn many things through content, but definitely do one video a day instead 5 or 20. Number 3, as risk management. So that was my problem on very beginning. I never had too much problem with risk management, but on the beginning there was definitely things I didn't understand. What is contracts, what is positions, how to count the positions. I didn't know there is calculators where you can put it on your platform and things like that. So I was guessing, okay? So maybe I risk $100, maybe I risk $20. I wasn't sure how much I'm risking. One time I risked 1%, other time I risked 5%, one time I lost 1%, other time I lost 20%. So there was no make sense. So keep the risk pretty same, steady. And the risk management is not only how much you're willing to lose, but it's also when you're cutting your losses or when you're moving your stop loss on break even, if you're moving at all, or where you put your take profit. So small nuances around the risk management, I think is very important because we're managing the risk. So our job is to protect our capital. So if you're not managing your risk, sooner or later you will blow up. Simple as that. So risk management, very important. Number 4, I already done video about this, the perfect strategy. So strategy hopping, very common thing. Many people have this problem. I used to have this problem for a long time. And even if I didn't do the strategy hopping, I was doing time frame hopping, everything around strategy. I was hopping everywhere. Every time was something different, and I didn't give enough time to focus on the nuances, small nuances, what make you actual profitable. So maybe backtesting was showing you are a profitable guy, but then you jump on the live market and you're not making money because emotions in the play, you didn't observe your emotions. Maybe you're keen to revenge or over trading, or small things would make you actual profitable. And if you not give yourself enough time, if you not give your strategy enough time, then this happens. You hop into another strategy. You think if you have a losing streak, the strategy is not working, but in reality it's not a strategy, it's just yourself. You need to put enough time, enough work to find everything and all nuances in the strategy. Because remember, 2 people can trade exactly same strategy, but one is making money, second one is not making money. And 2 people can trade the exactly same strategy, and one can go long, other one can go short, and both can make money. So as that's how the trading works. You need to build your own way in top of the strategy, and you need to find your own nuances, you need to polish this yourself. You need to sand this corner to work in this for yourself. Number 5, focusing on money too early. Social media not making this easier, definitely not, because there's a lot of people flashing with fancy watches, Lambos, like top shelf lifestyle, living in a Dubai. I don't know if you want to live in a Dubai right now, but yes, living in a Dubai. Whenever you see this, you're not really focusing on the process. You're not focusing on what you have to do. You're not focusing on the work, what you have to do it. You're just focusing, I want to get this too. I want this house. I want this car. I want this. Do you actually want this? Do you need this? Maybe if you are very young, you think you want this. Maybe you're all, maybe you want a nice car, but look, I'm living here in Cambodia and I love driving tuk-tuks. You can rent the car, you can buy the car, it doesn't matter. We don't need that at the moment. But if you focus on this outcome, you're not focusing on your process. So you're not focusing on the really important things. What I mean by that, focusing on the most important things, like stick to your trading plan, stick to your strategy, journal, I don't know, backtest, look into your emotion, review your trades. This is the things what makes you profitable trader, not thinking about outcome. Because it's hard to get the outcome if you don't have a skill, and if you don't have a skill to managing yourself, your emotion, if you don't have a skill about technical, fundamental analyze, whatever is your edge, you're not gonna get the outcome. So if you're not focusing, again, when the focus go, then energy flows. So if you focus on the outcome, you're just living in the dreams. But if you're focusing on the right now, in the moment, what are you doing, how to become a profitable trader, and all work what you're putting now, this gonna get back to you, and you're gonna start getting better and better and better. So not focus on the outcome, focus on the process. Okay, number 6. Oh yes, number 6 is too much grinding. So I used to do, say, backtesting for 8 hours overnight. I come back from the work, spend 2-3 hours with kids, and then sit back on the computer and grind. Sacrifice time with my wife, but she was very understanding with this. She always very support. Even if I was sitting on the other room, she always believed in me. But I know now 2 hours would be enough. 2 hours would be enough to do the backtesting, to maybe review the trades, maybe journal something, or maybe even open the trade and close the position. Or if you're a swing trader, you need 15 minutes a day. Maybe 1 time a week you need to find the positions to open the trades. So trading, you not get paid for time. If you spend more time in front of the charts, you not get paid. Okay, you need to look at the charts, but in some stage, you know everything. You know everything. The time is not a problem, because you get paid for your performance. So if you cut the time in front of the chart and you're just coming for quality setup, this is what you want. One setup, sometimes 1 trade a week is enough, sometimes 3 trades a week is enough, Sometimes no trade in a week is enough to protect your capital. And the progress with your process is bringing you closer to being profitable. And it's not about quantity, because I used to do like 1,000 trades in a back test, and then half of the way, you're just doing doom back testing, when you just automatically, you're not paying attention to trend, you're not paying attention to different time frame. You just want to do more numbers, more numbers, because you think you're mechanical. But in reality, okay, maybe your entry is mechanical, but this mechanics need whole everything around it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so quality is more important than quantity. So if you do 5 good backtesting trades, it's definitely bring you more success than doing 1,000 trades. Over grinding, basically, spending too much time in front of the chart. Number 7, I think I'm still really fighting with this, is fighting after losses, fighting with myself. Anger after losses, big angry man after losses. I should take in my losses as lessons, as education, review them, why I lost, why I win, but after losing I was pissed off. It's not working, it's a game. So again, I focus on the losses, on losing, on anger, instead of focusing on education, on the path to just take out from it as much as possible to become a profitable trader. Yeah, so just instant be annoyed what you lost again, or you lost 5 trades in a row. Just review them correctly. Check your emotions. Why are you losing? Maybe you wake up, it was a bad day. Maybe you shouldn't trading this week at all because it's something hard going on your life. There's many reasons why you could have a losing streak, and not always has to be strategy, not always has to be your emotions. Could be something different, and you need to find. And there's no point to be angry, because if anger come to yourself, you're lowering down your vibrations, If you're lowering down your vibrations, you're not thinking clearly, you're emotional. So yeah, don't let anger go above you. So that was the 7 things what slowing down my process, and it's still slowing down my process. Don't understand me wrong, guys. Still doing the mistakes. I still falling in this trap on my bad childhood programming. But I realize this, and I just want to make this clear. It's not about market. The market is bad. The market is against you. It's not about bad luck. You know, it's about me. It's just bad habits, bad discipline, bad mindset, and I need to find a way how to manage it, and be aware of this, because everybody is saying about them things, but before you actually gonna realize this and this gonna write in your subconscious, you need a time. Some people gonna take it quick, some people gonna take longer, you know. And you see so many things you try to improve in your trading, and you like doing something, try to manage the risk for months didn't work, and then one day click and you stop risking that much, you know. And this is all them things coming like this. There's small jump each time you improve, and finally you get there. Even if one of these points feel familiar for you, please leave the comment, leave the like. You know, trading itself is very hard on some stages. You know, it's very lonely journey. So feel yourself, you are not alone, because there's many people going through the same problems, same hard moments, and support each other. So if somebody in a comment leaves some comment, he's going through the hard times, support each other, guys, support other traders, because we can become better, harder, stronger, way more better traders in the future. Just do it yourself, become who you want to become, and remember, trading is to become a better version of yourself. Focus on yourself, and you're gonna get it. I believe in you. I truly believe. So yeah, see you soon.